In this video, we're going to look at what's called financial maths, kind of exchange rates, income, and stuff like that. So Jane buys a laptop online for $699 plus a shipping cost of $30. So she's going to pay $729. Just write down what you're doing. And then $1 is equal to 90 cents. Work out the total cost in euro. So $1 is 90 cents, means it's less euro. So what I tell my students to do is it's always multiply or divide. Multiply by 0.9 and divide by 0.9, and you should see which one is the correct answer. So I know you guys might only need to do one version of this, but I think if you write both down, it'll really, for each of these questions, it'll really jump out at you as to which one is correct, because sometimes it's hard to remember in the pressure of an exam. If you divide by 0.9, so if you multiply by 0.9, you get 656.10, 656.10, which you can see straight away is the right answer. And if you multiply or divide by 0.9, it's going to be more. So 810 would be the answer. So the correct answer is 656 euros and 10 cents. 656.10. Just put a tick beside it and put an X beside that. The examiner will know exactly what you're doing. Part B is the income tax part. Gross annual income, 56,000. She pays income tax on her gross income, 20% on the first 44,300. So write that down straight away. 44,300. We always lay these out the same way. By 20%, you can write 20% into your calculator, or 0.20. We get the answer in a minute. 40% on the balance, so just a bit of rough work off to the side. And this will be calculator use for you in an exam. 44,300. If we take that away, we are going to get 11,700. So 11,700 by 0.40. I think it's good maths here. Just to double check on your calculator that these in fact do add up to 56,000, just in case you've made a mistake. You can see that they do. So on your calculator, 44,300 by 20% will give you 8860. And if you line these, practice these the same way every time, they should line up for you. By 40% on the balance is 4680. And then we add these two together. There's boxes below for these answers, but we're going to just lay it out the same way that we've been taught. 13,540 in total. This is how much tax she's going to pay. So just put the answers in: 8860 and 4680. And then we look at the next part. Her annual tax credits are 33. So we take them away. 13,540 is what the government want, but they're going to be very generous to us because we're working. They're going to give us back 3300, and it's going to reduce our tax burden. So that will be 10,240. 10,240. Just double checking the calculator. I'm not using one. So that will be not her take-home pay, that will be her net tax. So her take-home pay, she's earning 56, but the government are taking 10,240. So that will leave her with 46 minus 240, which will be 45,760 for her take-home pay. Question 2, Millie bakes cakes and sells them at the local market. 4 eggs to make each cake, and she's 28. So you can see here 4 by 7 will be 28. So she can make 7 cakes. Nice easy start. Millie makes a filling for her cakes using only butter and sugar. The ratio of weight, butter to sugar, is 5 to 7. So always with ratio, we see how many parts are there by adding the ratio together. 5 plus 7 is 12 parts to this ratio. So each 5 of them is butter and 7 of them is sugar. She's 2.4 kilos. So let's divide that by 12. And we're looking in grams here. So 2.4 kilos, 1,000 grams, 2400 grams. Divided by 12 will give 200 grams will be 1 part. So we want 5 parts and 7. 5 parts would be 1,000 grams. 5 by 200, and 7 parts will be 7 by 200, 1,400. Do they both add to 2,400? You can see they do. So we're asked how many grams of sugar she has. So that will be the 1,000 in here, 1,000 grams of sugar. You're going to have your rough work page in your exam or off to the side of the exam. There's loads of room to jot stuff down. Now, Millie's buying flour at our local shop. 2 special offers. 1 kilo bags, $3.50 each, or 3 bags for the price of 2. So the price of 2 here would be €7. Not €2, I'm thinking 2 by 350, €7. Write down where that comes from. 350 by 2 is your €7. And she's going to get 3 kilos. 3 kilos for €7. On the other side, she's got 1.5 kilo bags or a fiver each. So to get 3 kilos, she's going to have €10 minus 20%, which is 10% of €10 is €1. So €2, that'd be €8 for 3 kilos. So that's more expensive. She wants to buy 6 kilos. A is better value there, and you can see the workings out to the side. It's going to cost her €14. This will cost her €16. So definitely A is better here. So Millie she sells each cake for $7.50, and this gives her a profit of 20%. So 120%, that's the way to visualize these questions, will be €7.50. So if we want to get what she makes it for, we just divide by 120 and multiply by 100. So €7.50 divided by 120 to give 1% times 100 gives us 100%. And that's just calculator use, €6.25. And you can see that €6.25, 20% profit. 20% profit will be a fifth. We divide that by 5. We get 125 added on to 625 to get up to 750. So you can check your answer. Also in this question, she's got 3,000 in a special savings account. The interest rate is 2.5%. Be careful with 2.5%. This is 2%, 0.02. So add a 5 on instead of writing 0.25. And it's for 4 years compounded annually. And she does not put any money in or take any money out over the 4 years. And how much is the total in the account after 4 years? So the quick way to do it is just 3,000. If you've been in my class, you add the interest rate on to 100 and raise it to the power of 4 for 4 years. Or we can do 3,000 by 0.025, get the answer and add it back on to 3,000 and do that 4 times. But the top way here should be the way that you're doing these compound interest questions. If you've practiced a lot of them, you'll see the shortcut makes maths a lot easier. That's why the guys that get the top grades finish the exam first, so they know all the shortcuts. If you have a shortcut on your way home, you'll get home quicker. 3311.44. 3311.438 is what the calculator is giving me. So 3311.44 euro after 4 years. In the next question, Katie had gross annual income of 52,460, and 8.5% of this, just be careful, 0.085, is deducted in pension contributions. The amount that is left is her taxable income. So 2 ways to do it. If we have 8% taken off, we'd have 92% left. If we had 8.5% taken off, we'd have 91.5% left. So 52,460 by the 91.5% will give us what we have left. Or you take 52,460, get 8.5% of it, and then take it away from 52,460, and you'll have what you will have left for your taxable income. So how much is taxable here? 52,460 by 0.915 gives 48,000, nearly exactly, and 90 cents. Or if you do it the other way, 52,460 multiplied by 0.085, you get the difference, 4459, 4459.10, and then 52,460 minus 4459.10 will give the 48,000 and 90 cents. That's missing zero, 48,090 cent. So she pays income tax on her taxable income, 20% on the first 34. You've seen this question already, just different numbers, 34 by 20%. 40% on the balance. Well, there's 48,000, so 14,000 will be 48, but she's got that extra 90 cent. So 14,090 cent by 40%. Check in your calculator that these in fact do add up to 48,090 cent, just to be sure. And then from here it's calculator use. 20% of 34,000 is 6,800. 40% of 14,090 cent is 5,600 and 36 cent. If we add these two together, we'll get her tax payable, 12,436, 12,436 cent. So that's not what we're asked. We're asked for her net income. So her net income is going to be the 48,090 cent minus the tax, 12,436 cent. That will give 35,600 and 54 cent. 54 cent for her net income. And then bringing in the last part, which is the annual tax credits. We can do it either before or after. She's going to have her net income. She's going to get back 4,200 to give a total of 39,854 cents. The previous part I took the 4,200 away from here, but you can add it on at the end as well. So whatever way you choose to do these questions, on to the next part. So if you know the quick way to do these questions a lot easier, 420 is her credit card bill. The interest rate is 2%, so if we multiply by 1.02, we'll get her what she owes after 1 month, but it's compounded monthly and she hasn't paid off her bill in how many months? 3. So same as the last question, 1.02 to the power of 3, and 420 by 1.02 to the power of 3. Just calculator use, 445. We normally have to round in these questions to the nearest cent, 445.707. So you can see that will be 445.71 for her credit card bill. She also bought a motorbike last year. She's been busy. Since she bought it, it lost 10% of its value. So it's now worth 90%, 0.90. Understanding your decimals and your percentage is key here. The value of the motorbike is now 12,150, so kind of the opposite of the last question. The 12,150 is worth less than 100%, it's worth 90%. So we're going to divide 12,150 by 90 to get 1% and multiply by 100 to get 100%. And that will give us how much she paid for the motorbike. And that works out exactly at 13,500. And if we get 10% of 13,500, just take away a 0, 1350. And you can see if you take that away from 13,500, you get the 12,150. So again, you can check in these questions, are you correct? Don't just do a sum and move on. See, can you add a little bit more to it to know if you're correct or not. In this question, we have Patrick working in a garage. In a total, 35 cars were washed. Patrick washed 14 of them. What percentage did he wash? 14 out of 35 times 100. If you wanted to simplify it, you could see it's 2 over 5. It's going to be 40%. And then part B is the exchange rate question we had at the beginning of this question, or the beginning of this video. 200 sterling for the weekend. He converted this money to dollars. €1 is 88 cents sterling and €1 is $1.18. Work out how many dollars he got for his 200 sterling. So they're throwing in a bit of a kind of spanner here. We don't need what we need to convert sterling to dollars. So we need to convert it to euros first, and then we need to convert it to dollars. So we continue our pattern of multiplying and dividing just to see which one is correct. We're using this one first. 88 cents sterling is €1, so we're getting more. It's the money's going up if you look at it that way. So we multiply by 0.88 and divide by 0.88. You should see which one is correct. I think this is the best way to do them, unless you're absolutely confident. So 200 divide by 0.88 is 227.27 recurring. You can see this one is correct. We're getting more euros for our sterling. 200 multiplied by 0.88 will be less. It's going to give 176. So you can see that's not correct. That would be less. Less if we change sterling to euros. We'd only have 176 euros. It doesn't make sense. We have 227. So now 227 euros to dollars now. We're getting more dollars. So how would we get more with our 227.27? At this point, you should see you'd have to multiply by 1.18 for it to go up in value rather than down in value. So 227 by 1.18 will tell you how many dollars he has. 268.178. 268.178, and rounding it to the nearest cent, $268.18 for Patrick after his weekend's work.